Hello, I am Darkness, and welcome back to Horizon Zero Dawn. This might be a shorter episode because I am literally covering all of my bases. So you see I have my spiffy armor on, and I am actually in the Hunter's Lodge. Somebody has been, during this, like everyone does, I get messages from people telling me about, things that I don't want to miss out because it'll affect the story and whatnot. In this game, luckily, I've been told multiple times. I wouldn't say luckily because I'm always leery of reading any message. When you guys send me messages, I do read them. I'm leery of reading them if you're trying to tell me about things about the game because you guys got really close to spoiling things a whole lot. But as far as this goes, there's somebody who's been giving me good tips and they haven't been spoiling anything. And one of them is that to get the full ending to this game, I needed to make sure that I was doing everything because my suspicions early on about needing to do side stuff and it having an effect apparently was correct. They told me it is correct, you're on the right path, keep doing what you're doing. I got to the last bits that I uploaded and they said you're missing one, they think. And they said it should be easier because everything that affects the main story is something that you run into, or you not run into. It's presented to you whether you like it or not, and you can ignore it if you want to. So for me that kind of made sense when they were talking about getting Itamen and Nasadi out and whatnot because the Vanasha finds you no matter what in that cutscene when you just go to the city. Let's see. What else am I thinking of that is? Errand, because those are main quests. That's why I'm looking over it. Errand and the War Chief's Trail. Like you don't have to do this. You don't have to go after Sonya and Varl for things to work out, I don't think. And you don't have to help out Errand figure out what happened to his sister and whatnot. So, these are things that they're part of the main quest of those two, but you don't have to do them. So those three made sense to me, especially since they had a skill point attached to their last one, and I was like, okay, that's doing the right thing. Well, you see I have a new active one called Redmaw. The only other thing I could think of that I've run into, and I don't remember it being a choice, and it's just been sitting there, is I believe it was an errand. Yes, hunting for the lodge. So the Hunter's Lodge, I have never visited it in Meridian. It is actually something that's been on the map this whole time. There had been a little square there, it'd been obvious. It'd pretty much been screaming, come visit me for mission stuff. And I had ignored it. So I decided to go see what the Hunter's Lodge is about, and you guys don't need a walkthrough through everything I did because it was I had to go to a hunting ground and do 3 trials quickly enough. One was tie down a big thing and destroy its underside. Cool. I've done that 1,000 times. And then the story I didn't feel like I was on the right path, so I didn't start recording it because the storyline was about the hunters and whatnot in the Hunter's Lodge and kind of being stereotypical bigoted against a savage, a Nora savage, and I became like an apprentice to a hunter. I forgot what they actually called them, a fledgling or whatever. But the storyline got deep real fast when they talked about that a lot of hunters were lost during the 13th Sun King's reign. There's one guy that doesn't like me, and there's something called a Redmaw, which is apparently the toughest Thunderjaw out there. And with the toughest Thunderjaw out there, things start spiraling, and I was like, I think this is actually the one I'm supposed to do. And finally, when I came back here to bring them trophies, where all I had to do is run out and beat a Thunderjaw and a big bird. I forgot what those are called, the storm birds. If you want to see that, there's the last 2 episodes I've done those things, so it's not like you missed me doing anything. But when I came back to give them the trophies of being I killed those things, I ran into this guy instead, and he gave me...
I have not heard from Talanah or Ahsis.
Yeah, Talanah is the good one.
I don't know if that's good news or bad news.
So
If you want to catch up to Ahsis and Talanah before they fight Redmaw, head southeast to the Spear Shafts.
that guy has been a greeter, and all of a sudden he was just like, Ahsis went after the big thing. Talanah did too, but there are possibly people tailing Talanah to stop her from being able to kill it. Whoever is in charge of the Hunter's Lodge is dependent upon who gets the biggest trophy. And apparently he is the one that's gotten the biggest trophy, and he doesn't like her at all. Or what her family did, and there's a whole story to it, but right now, this is one of the times I'm gonna say I'm not doing necessarily all this. I'm sorry that I missed some of the story for you guys. There's just not much I can do to fill you back in because I just didn't know that I was on the right path. But the last thing that let me know that I'm on the right path is that it's Redmaw, and after I do this, extraordinary reward box, experience points, and a skill point. Whenever there's a skill point attached, it usually means that it's something that's really ridiculously useful, or it's important to the storyline. And so once I saw that there was a skill point attached, I was like, well, then I should record this. This might affect, from what I understand, there is extra things that happen in the ending if I do all the side things properly, the right side things. So, so yeah, and there's even trophies. I found if I went to my own trophies, it says I haven't earned any, but if it gives me the trophies and whatnot, blah blah blah, and it syncs it with PlayStation, I've gotten a lot of them. Whee! This is the last thing that told me there is a fourth, that the person's probably telling the right thing. There are 2 hidden trophies above that I figure are the storyline, or something like that. But these kind of point me that I'm doing the right thing. The bottom 4 trophies, and found the Nora war chief and defeated the killers. Okay, saved Meridian from his foe. I helped Aaron. Aided the defectors. I helped Uthid and the Child King. Uthid and the Child King Idaman. And there's one more that looks like it belongs with this. So if this trophy gets filled in, I think I've done all the things I need to do on the side to get the story I need, because all of these things kind of directly affect the story where we're going. I don't know how this one would affect, but these 3 affected in, there's a battle to come in Meridian. That's the main quest that, remember, that we're on right now. We are on the next main mission is the Looming Shadow. I have to go to the Palace of the Sun because Hades intends to use the Spire to transmit a resurrection signal, and Alloy must stand against Shadow, but she will not fight alone. I get the feeling in saying she will not fight alone, I'm about to run into the thing that I need to be finished with the side things. It makes sense because like Aaron, I helped him. Like Idaman, I helped him. The Sun King, I helped him. Like I'd done all these other things of people that would fight with me, and she was just telling people back at All Mother that people need to fight with her. Like, I'm putting the pieces together. I'm hoping I'm doing the right thing. That's why I'm recording. If you have a filler episode, that's just a filler. Sorry about that, but I think this matters. I think it does. So, to make it as short as possible, because I've already rambled on for almost 10 minutes without even doing any real gameplay, I'm just gonna go ahead and quick warp over here. Now, I'm assuming as soon as I run up on it, I'm gonna have to kill Redmaw, the Thunderjaw that has trampled many a warrior and has taken down many of the hunters, and she was apprenticed to somebody, and the guy tried to kill it, and it killed him instead. I'm gonna screw this thing up 5 ways from Sunday because of the armor I've got, so this is no problem. Even, especially if it's supposed to be a level 19 thing, like, this thing is so screwed. But I've got to catch up. I've got to catch up to these 2, which is not going to be a hard thing to do. I glow everywhere. I'm going to have to not wear the glowy outfits when I know there's got to be important cutscenes, because I'm going to be trying to find a thumbnail. I'm going to be like, stop shimmering! This isn't Twilight! So, alright. Oh, new site discovered. Whee! Oh, that must have been the site that was on the... Yeah, cool. Go straight south. Don't follow the points. Something's trapped.
How much did Ahsis pay you?
That sounds like her.
Oh, you guys are gonna die. Back off. Yeah.
Take back the fight.
Oh, they're not dying fast enough. You know what? I don't have to worry about running up on you guys and taking damage anymore. I need to remember that. So, you know, screw you. Oh, my armor's beeping red. That means I can finally take damage again.
This must be the Outlanders that followed too. Looks like a
Rally!
suicide.
To the Sun King!
Hey there. Yep. Nope. No need to even waste stuff on these guys because I can run up on them, knock them down, and then do a critical. I haven't run out of armor yet. Yay. Watch the video on me testing this stuff out and you'll realize why. Though you're gonna see me test it out in a second. So. Okay. I'll talk to her in 1 sec. Let me collect whatever's on these people, which are just sellables. I only need metal shards for like ever anymore to just keep getting myself good stuff. As in, I mean, crafting good stuff for all the stuff I've already got. Can I say stuff one more time? Stuff. So these guys were hired to follow while he's in there fighting Redmaw, trying to get all the glory for the lodge. If she gets the biggest kill of something that's killed so many people, apparently she gets to be leader. So let's talk to her.
Thank you. I should have seen this coming. Of course he would hire men to keep me from Redmaw. They died for his pride.
Where's Ahsis now?
He's gone after Redmaw. This way. Hurry!
Why is Ahsis going after Redmaw alone?
He wants all the glory.
Vanity. He doesn't want to share credit for the kill with his thrush. My sponsor did the same. Went after Redmaw alone out of pride. Even though he knew we needed to unseat Ahsis.
Yep. She's sponsoring me. It's almost like Alcoholics Anonymous, but for hunters who can't stop. And sorry we're doing the hunt tonight. I glow. I love this armor. It's a perfect mix of, like, ancient modern, because, you know, it is ancient armor, even though it looks futuristic.
I'm not sure where Ahsis and Redmaw went from here.
I can follow their tracks.
Really? Is that hard to find a giant T-Rex?
This way. Redmaw destroyed these trees.
You got anything
Fear
to...
we're too late. The Tarkus, I arrived in time to see him die from his wounds. And with my father, I didn't even get that.
Where was Ahsis when your father passed?
Watching. He became Sunhawk that day. But won't even... There he is! Redmaw.
Let's just go ahead and have the guy killed.
Ahsis is holding his own.
Nope, not anymore.
Was holding his own. Well, we have our work cut out for us.
No, I think I'm good. He's got one of those. That's all I need. Everything else is just trivial. Alright. Hi there. Oh boy. Whoa, you don't have two of these, so I need to be careful. Do not kill her, please.
Yes!
And destroyed its face. Knocked it down. Can't get around to its core, but that's okay. I'm not hitting its face. I'm wasting precious arrows. Or things. Oh, its core is open. I'm not gonna get to it. Oh, out of ammo. I'm fine with that. I did enough damage. Hi there. You know what? I'm gonna do something I've never tried before with one of you guys. I'm gonna attempt to tie you down. Wow. I did. Yeah, I'm trying to hit your heart. Shot through the heart, and you're to blame. You give Thunderjaw a bad name. Played my part, and you played your games. I'ma fuck you up under Tanash's name. And let's load up on the arrows and point blank this, and come on.
We're doing it!
Yep, point.
Nearly down!
Hi there. You're a friendly face.
Just a little bit more!
Oh, you're so cute when you're mad. Too bad you can't do shit to me anymore. Don't go after her. Look at me. 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 Oh, shut your mouth.
Got it!
Yep. That is why he...
By the sun, we did it!
Yeah, he doesn't scare me.
Hello there, beautiful. We make a great team.
And now, you're the Sunhawk.
About that.
Wait, about that. Oh, I hope she doesn't kill him. That wouldn't be a nice thing. Wait. I'm less concerned about you for 1 second. Modify weapons. Do I get a higher percentage for my damage for this bow so it does even more? Because 44, 46. I saw 47, didn't I? 46. Ooh, look at that. Terror and corruption added to it. Baby, I love this damage boost. It's not doing enough though to make the damage actually go up. Come on. I don't want to get rid of handling. Nope. Nope, I guess you're gonna go on here. The handling will get better. No, I don't want to deal with that either. Oh no. Oh no. It has to go to a lesser bow? I will hear nothing of the such. It will go on this bow, and this bow will like it. It will accept my love. Okay. And you see how it did not touch me, because I know how to fight those things now, and they can't hurt me. Because I have this armor. Even without the armor, I did pretty well with all that, so. Have you learned your lesson?
Talanah, he's still alive.
Out of the way, Nora. Filth.
You're done. The Lodge is finally free of your influence.
I kept it alive. In dark times.
No, you buried it. Along with my father's memory.
I should have let you fight Redmaw first. To soften him up. Damn.
Here lies the Sunhawk of the Hunter's Lodge. It's almost a shame.
After all that, you're gonna weep for him.
Oh no. I just wish I could have seen his face when I succeeded him.
Okay then.
Meet me back at the Hunter's Lodge, if you have the time. I have a feeling the new Sunhawk wants to welcome you.
You were a dick. Yeah, you deserve that. So yeah, he didn't like me because I was, yeah, you heard reason. And apparently her brother, in the backstory of this, her brother and her dad were both lost when hunters were part of what the 13th Sun King went after and had killed. And they put him in the Sun Ring, you know, where the machines rip them apart, except for they're all hunters skilled at hunting machines. So they fought him all day long. Until finally at night they decided to release a behemoth. Her brother and dad weren't part of the ones that were going to be killed, but were forced to watch by the Sun King. And when they saw the behemoth came out, the behemoth started tearing down the walls and going after the spectators. and a lot of them went. A lot of the hunters that were there that had to watch their comrades die as punishment decided to go jump down to save them instead, to save both the spectators who had been cheering for some of the hunters' deaths just earlier, to save them and the spectators alike. The dad killed one behemoth right as he was killed by a second one that was released, and the brother was also killed taking down the second one. And yeah, so when they were killed and they were the head of the lodge, that Ahsis guy got to take over, and he declared that no one was allowed to speak of what happened there. He was a dick. He was a jerk to me. I was hoping that this had nothing to do with it, because I was like, man, this guy's just a jerk. I just want to get through all these because he's just being an ass. But all right, well, that part's finished. So let's see this quick little cutscene and see if I've got one more trophy. Because if I have one more trophy, I get the feeling those 4 all are together for a reason. I really have been trying to dissect exactly what I'm supposed to be doing to make sure I get the best ending possible, which I've been told over and over, there's not alternate endings, it's just you get added information or you don't. So I'm trying to get all of the added information for you guys. And for myself, I'm not gonna lie, and for me. I'm doing plenty for you guys, but you know, I gotta do some for me too. So let's go run her down. I've collected a lot too. Also, you get weapons. By the way, something I'll probably do off camera is those trials. I'll probably finish them up because there are apparently 3 exclusive weapons, and there are weapons for some of the for doing what I've done already. A weapon you can't buy. Let me show you really quick. The Tear Blaster. Yeah, short range, and it tears stuff off of them. I don't know if I'm gonna end up using it, but honestly, my sharp shot bow I only use to tear off pieces. I just wish I could modify it. I really, really wish there was a version of this. I hope there is eventually. I need a version of this I can modify so that I can make the handling even better and get its power for being able to tear even higher. Because otherwise, the handling on this is so slow and the one on this is so high. And you see those hard points down there that they're doing 59 impact damage. 2 stacked, shooting 2 stacked is faster than just 1 off of this one. I can do it faster, harder, it costs less materials. Yeah, the sharp shot bow, the only thing I'm using it for is its tear. The tear arrows. If I had something to replace that, I'd totally replace it. So, anyway.
Hawk Bradavin Khan Padish, cherished brother, and Sunhawk Talavad Khan Padish, beloved father. Let their memory and sacrifice be a beacon for all hunters, all people to follow.
Well, she gave a little speech. So I'm not glimmering in the cutscene. Hold on. My norm. Let me switch that armor real quick. Practically the same, just not glittering like a freaking Edward from Twilight.
Look, a memorial to my father and brother, and all the men who died in the Sun Ring. You made this possible, Aloy. Thank you.
So, what's it like to be Sunhawk?
It feels like sunrise after a long night. I'm in your debt. You'll always have a special home here, if you want it.
What happens now, in the lodge?
As Sunhawk, I've made sure we invite prospective members based on ability and drive, regardless of Karja blood. This lodge will be a stale bastion of the old regime no longer.
What was that prayer you were saying when I first came in? I didn't hear all of it.
O great sun, make treaty with the moon to give our fallen quiet rest. Furnish them with the armor of your brazen heat. Give them shafts of sunlight for spears. Illuminate the path to the skies for each one of them. Hawk Gravid Khan Morza, Hawk Sarav Khan Pir, Hawk Usalin Karn Jagir, Hawk Kulasiv Khan Savali, Hawk Bradavin Khan Padish, cherished brother, and son Hawk Talavad Khan Padish, beloved father. Let their memory and sacrifice be a beacon for all hunters, all people to follow.
Well, congratulations, Talanah. I should get going.
Thank you, Aloy, despite the Nora. May you always take your prey.
Yeah, she told her that she was kind of like her, that she was who she was despite being Nora, even though she's pegged as Nora wherever she goes. So she was starting to call her Aloy despite the Nora. So yay! Let's see. Let's go ahead and go to trophies. I think this will be the biggest tell for me. Come on, sync it up. It's not that hard. Just do it. Just stop telling me I've earned 0 trophies. There, thank you. Sync that shit up. Bam! Hunted Redmaw with So yeah. So I think these were the 4 things I need to do. They're all, unless one of these hidden ones is also it, but I don't want to scroll up really. Oh, I mean, I can scroll up. I recovered the all-powerful weapon. You guys saw that. This is not a video that could spoil anything. I think these both right here are for storyline, because you see how these kind of get like more rare as they go. Well, these 2 are interchangeable. You run into this, and everyone's going to do this at the beginning with the War Chief. But save Meridian from its foes, not everyone has to do that. And then it goes to 4 and 5.9%. Yeah. So I'm hoping these 4 all go together. These 2 are trophies for the storyline, and that I've done everything I needed to, so I can now continue and finish with the storyline and beat the game with no problems whatsoever. So thank you so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Next, we are tackling the end of the game. It is the final countdown. So we're gonna get at it. It's gonna happen. And I hope you guys stick around to watch the very end. I hope you're enjoying it. I'm signing off. I know I've been enjoying it, and I hope to see you back here for the next one really soon. Bye!